Look, it's all zeros. 0% financing, 0% down, 0% repairs and labor costs for 10 years. Experience the premier difference today. Financing is available with approved credit. Offer expires 9/30/2024. Premier Heating and Air is offering system checkups. Heat or AC, your choice, $49. Free estimate restrictions may apply, and this offer can't be combined with other offers. Experience the premier difference today. Log on to dublin.premierishere.com. Premier Heating and Air, a locally owned and operated company.
Welcome to the Coaches Show. I'm here with head coach and athletic director of Dublin High School, Roger Holmes. Coach, we're coming off a really big road victory over Bleckley County. I call them Cochran, I always have all my life. 48-17 over there. I thought this was a game that folks that go to football games look at offense. They look at running backs, they look at quarterbacks and things like that. But this is a game that I thought your defense really stood out. They came to play. I'll run through some of the stats that I like to do before we get going. 427 yards rushing by your Fighting Irish, another 67 in the air, almost 500 total yards there for your football team that night, which is what a lot of people like to hear, things like that. Some of the things that I noticed was a kid like Will Wallace coming into a football game as a ninth grader and catching and going up with some of the length he's got and catching a pass on some situations where we're in third down and really needed a first down.
Right.
To keep a drive going. Things like that. Day Woodard, another pick, and I think when who was our other kid that had the interception, 44, when he came in and picked that ball off late in the game. I'm telling you what, the sideline, the top came off the sideline, the top came off your student body section, your band section over there. It was just a big night for your football team.
Yeah, that's Pat Caldwell.
Patrick Caldwell, yeah.
He's a sophomore that has got a chance to be just an unbelievable football player, has all the physical tools, just needs to understand more about playing within the team concept, responsibility, handling your job and then going somewhere else. But as far as a motor, athletic ability, those type things, Pat's got a chance to be really
that
special.
was just one of the things that we noticed over there late in the game, that you can tell the kid is really connected to the football team, because when he snared that interception, I'm talking about the sideline, the roof came off the sideline over there, the stadium came up, it was late in the game, it was just exciting for something to see. We'll go back defensive-wise, like I said to start the show. It was just a big defensive show, and we knew Bleckley would probably come in wanting to throw the ball a lot. They tried, and they had a little the experience got them there early in the game. But I think you dialed up some rushes. I think your D coordinator there really dialed up some blitzes at the right time, and Bostic, I think, and your two DNs had awesome games.
Well, yes, they played really well. Our up front people, I thought, were consistent, being able to control their running game. They hit a couple of decent plays on us. There were a couple of penalties that kept one drive going for them. One of them was we got a face mask call. We didn't feel like our young man got the face mask. He did kind of clothesline the guy. His arm went across the guy's face, but we didn't feel like that he grabbed the face mask. But it was a bang-bang kind of play. And then there was a call where they called us for a defensive chop block. And looking at the film, the only people that we had one guy making a tackle high and one guy making a tackle low on a ball carrier. I think the official may have may have missed that one in the heat of the moment, but both of those penalties were kind of key. It kept drives alive for them. We had a couple of really good defensive stands in the red zone the other night, and those were huge. You know, I just felt like from a defensive standpoint, we made several plays. You know, in the course of a game, you got to make some big plays. We were able to do that the other night.
Brandon Chapman, our one of your DNs, offensive end and a DN, the Touchdown Club awarded him last night Player of the Week. I thought, you know, as a team leader, you know, he had a good game. What does he bring to your team?
Well, he's just a real consistent, solid football player. He's not flashy. He's not the fastest guy in the world, but he's physical. He's a technician. He does things exactly the way you want him to try to do them. Assignment-wise, he's a very smart player. He's going to be able to execute on offense and be in the right places. There's things, you know, our guys have rule blocking, and they've got to be able to follow those rules. And then, you know, a thing that goes unnoticed is the number of times that Mike O'Neill changes the play at the line of scrimmage for us. He's done a really good job of that.
He's given that authority.
Yeah, and, you know, we've let all of our quarterbacks do that in the past. Different defenses force you to have to make some different checks, and he does a really good job with that. As a matter of fact, one of his checks the other night, which was a total check, it wasn't he given two plays. He made a decision at the line of scrimmage, and it turned out to be about a 50-yard touchdown run. So he did some really good things. Our kicking game was solid, although we made a mistake or two in it. You know, offensively, the key for us was more than likely our opening drive there with 3 big pass completions on 3rd and long. So all in all, a good night. If you want to, we'll take a break and come back and watch some of the highlights from the other night.
We'll take a break and come back with some more Dublin football.
It's game time, and Wayne Kemp's Dublin Auto Sales is geared up and ready for a doggone good season. Wayne Kemp has the lineup that can't be beat. From economy and sports cars to work trucks and family vehicles, Wayne Kemp's Dublin Auto Sales is where teamwork will make the dream work. So come on in today and see TJ, Trey, Alan, Britt, or any of the friendly sales staff at Wayne Kemp's Dublin Auto Sales, 606 East Jackson Street in Dublin. Call 478-275-2010 or log on to DublinAutosalesGA.com. Wayne Kemp's Dublin Auto Sales for a doggone good deal.
How to outsmart the outdoors. Think fast. That needs work. That needs trimming. That needs cleanup. But all that work takes a lot of tools. Lucky for you, that tool, that one, they're all the same tool. That's smart. Super smart. That's the Echo Pro Attachment Series. Gas-powered, battery-powered. 16 attachments for hedging, edging, trimming, tilling, cutting, blowing, paddling. Yeah, that too. It's outdoor grade, professional grade, commercial grade, which is great for making your yard look like it belongs in a commercial. Echo, power on and on.
Hey, I'm TJ with Dublin Outdoors and Power Sports, formerly known as Myers Equipment Supply. We're your full-line sales and service dealer for Echo and Shindawa handheld products.
This month is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and once again, Dublin Nissan is joining the fight against this terrible disease. Hi, I'm Don Carswell, and our team here at Dublin Nissan is asking you to join us in this fight. For every car serviced or sold this month, we will be making a donation to our local agency partners. So come on by and pick out a new Nissan, like the Rogue or all new 2025 Kicks, or something from our pre-owned collection. Then our team will make you a no-hassle deal, and we can continue the fight against breast cancer.
Allen's Heating and Cooling is your licensed Amana equipment dealer. Trust Allen's Heating and Cooling to install and service your heating and air conditioning unit. Allen services all brands, and with the purchase of a new unit, Amana offers a lifetime compressor warranty. Sean Clark or any of his friendly staff can help you today at Allen's Heating and Cooling. Your Amana dealer. Amana, last and last and last.
All right, Coach M, we're back with some highlights on a really nice grass field over at Bleckley County.
Yeah, you don't get an opportunity to play on grass as much anymore, but this is our opening drive, which we ended up getting points out of, and this is a 3rd down and 13. A heck of a route right there by, this looks like Azante Walker.
I believe so.
Right here in the seam, makes a good catch, takes a big hit, picks up a big 1st down for us.
Dante had a great game Friday night.
Good timing, good throw out of quarterback, good protection up front by the offensive line, delivering it on time right there at the sticks and 1st down. So big conversion for us there. 3rd and 9 play. Another one of those 3rd downs and you got to have it kind of football plays.
Early in the game, it really helped.
It's a play that we've had in for a while that we haven't ran it, and I'm not sure we've run it in a game this year. But and again, stepping up in the pocket, we got a little bit of pressure. Micah had to step outside the pocket, makes a heck of a throw and a catch by Willie Batts right there on another 3rd and long. So this is our 1st touchdown. There was good patience out of the running back. Bleckley County actually did a pretty good job of fitting it right there in the hole. I want people to see the effort. I'll put this right here on this young man, and you can see him. His job is to try to get across the field and block that deep 3rd defender, and that's what we call the touchdown block. And I want you to see right where he was. There he is blocking that outside 3rd defender, and that's why you call it the touchdown block. And that's a heck of a play by a big sophomore lineman getting over there and making that play. Here's a nice little run by Willie Batts. Good blocking on the perimeter. A heck of a block by our quarterback right there, Mike O'Neill.
Knocked him out of
doing his
bounds.
part not only as a quarterback, but he turned into a blocker. This is the play that Micah checked out of, changed the play at the line of scrimmage, and it turned into a nice long touchdown run by Azante Walker. Heck of a play. Kind of jumped on him right there in that slot. So we got a 3rd and 6. I think we're going to bring a little pressure right here. You can see them walking up, showing pressure. And they actually did come this time. And there's Azante Walker making the 1st hit. And then number 11, Zay Bostic, finishing it off. So a heck of a pressure right there.
5 hats around the ball.
A lot of guys getting to the football. One of those red zone plays. They give us a little motion. Our kids adjust to the motion in the secondary. Little quarterback run. And another big tackle by Zay Bostic. Second and 11. Again, still in the red zone. Coach, I think, dialed up a little pressure right here. You can see our backers coming off the edge, and there's another big play by number 11, Bostic. This is one of those 2nd and 8s, long passing situation. Tight end gets in the game. You know, their secondary gets nosy. You can see this safety right here sticking his face up into the line of scrimmage trying to defend the run game. And when he does, all of a sudden the tight end runs right by him and we're able to make a throw and a catch. And that was one heck of a catch because it was a little overthrown right there. And you can see him go up and get it for a nice 20-something yard
Wallace
gain.
kid there, wasn't
Will
it?
Wallace. He's just, he's a freshman
Making
plays.
Using some of his mother's athletic ability there.
Yeah, I like the way you think. Here we are in 2-minute-0. I thought our guys did a really good job of our composure in handling our 2-minute-0 right there. So nice catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock. We've got a 3rd and medium, less than a minute to go in the half, and we try to pop the trap on them, and we do get the ball down inside the 10-yard line. Looks like we're on the 6. And again, it's 2nd down. We run a little whip route with speed motion right here. backs out in the flat. Willie's quarterback sees it, buys a little time, and is able to hit bats in the flat for a
Beautiful
touchdown.
throw to the corner there.
Just his ability to extend the play really turned it into a big play for us. Here's you mentioned DJ Woodard, Day with his pick. Made the play when we had to right here. They try to force it into some double coverage, and Day's right where he needed to be. Good job out of the corner, being underneath right there in cover 2.
Quarterback didn't see the safety coming over the top there, did he?
Didn't see the safety, and that's exactly where he's supposed to be. He did a great job. Little triple option right here. We get out on the edge and pitch the ball to Willie Batts. Had a nice long run, did a good job. Needed a little bit better stalk block on the edge, and we might have been able to house call that one. Ended up scoring right there at the end of that drive also.
I noticed we saved Trav Bostic a lot with only 5 carries Friday night, but you really saved him for defense.
Well, we needed him on the defensive side of the ball. He got banged up a little bit the previous game against Northeast, and
but I think that he's one of these kids that's really come up and learned to kind of hit some folks in the face this year.
He's continuing to get better. He's just a sophomore, and he's making plays. And there's another blitz off the edge with number 11, Bostic, making the play. He had a really big night for us on the defensive side of the ball. Came up with a lot of big plays. Had a good night, ran for over 100 yards. Our leading rusher the other night was Willie Batts. I think he had 10 carries for 170, and Bostic had 10 carries for like 120, and then the 2 halfbacks playing the left half, and Walker and Trav Bostic, they had right at 100 between those 2 guys, and they had about 10 carries.
Some of these defensive guys that I see playing in here that had good nights we don't talk a lot about, and Darren Stanley, John Oliver,
Jarvis Wiggins.
All
those guys played really well the other night. It was a big night, and there's a huge tackle right there by Chapman. So this was big right here. We got to stop, and we're backed up inside the 5, and we need to get the ball out and use some time. And lo and behold, Zay Bostic, first carry, breaks one. Now we had to get on him a little bit. He got caught from behind, but you notice how many snaps he's already made big plays on defense and on offense. A little bit tired there late in the 3rd quarter.
Right, if he'd cut it back to the corner, he might have got 8 more yards.
Yeah, I don't think he was getting in.
I don't think he'd hit pay dirt.
You could tell that he was getting a little heavy. There's the interception you were talking about from Pat Caldwell. And
beautiful read.
That kind of sealed the night for us right there. We got another option play coming up. Free safety. Willie makes a good little move on the free safety right there. I wished he'd have gotten in the end zone, but we ended up getting it in the end zone. Our big fullback Jordan Tobridge. So that's all the clips we got.
And Coach, good highlights. Great victory the other night over the Blake County Royals. We'll be back. We'll take a break and have a word from our sponsors and come back with some more Dublin football.
I didn't choose this line of work. It chose me. Those days when it seems impossible to get everything done are the days I live for. It's my passion. If you do what you're passionate about every day, you'll never work a day in your life.
Hi, I'm Greg Carter with Shamrock Honda Kawasaki CF Moto. Come check out our full lineup of ATVs, side-by-sides, and motorcycles. We serve Dublin, Lawrence, and Central Georgia areas, and we'd love to serve you.
Hey, I'm Perry at Williamson's Bakery. For 60 years, my family's bakery has supported area athletic programs. And I would like to personally thank you for supporting us. And I'd also like to say, go Irish, go Falcons, go Raiders, and go Crusaders. Come in today for all your bread needs, your pies, your donuts, and all your birthday cakes. If you'd like to do a special order, give us a call at 272-3344. Check us out on Facebook as well. So if you need a special order for a tailgate, give us a call the day before. We'd love to take care of you. So call or come by today. We're located at 1634 Veterans Boulevard, or you can call us at 478-272-3344, or you can catch us on Facebook. Williamson's Bakery, waking and baking since 1965.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
You've been saying you want it, and now's the time to get it. Pool and patio furniture in style with fabrics you want, comfort and durability you deserve. You'll even save on accessories and add your own personal style. Come see the full line of pool and patio furniture at Mid-State Pools and Spas today and bring home a colorful poolside. Now's a great time to save at Mid-State Pools and Spas, located on Veterans Boulevard in Dublin. Mid-State Pools and Spas. We know pools.
Back, Coach, before we wrap things up, let's talk about what we got going on here this week. I know senior night for your seniors. You've got, I think Dublin Middle has got a championship series starting over here in the Shamrock Bowl. So
middle school playoffs start this week. Dublin went in to these playoffs as a number 2 seed. So they're going to, Swainsboro was a 1. Dublin was a 2, Bleckley was a 3, West Lawrence was the 4. So Dublin will turn around and play Bleckley County this week in the Shamrock Bowl in the first round of their middle school playoffs. If Dublin wins and West Lawrence beats Swainsboro, then Dublin would host the championship next week on Wednesday. But this week, Wednesday, 5 o'clock in the Shamrock Bowl, Dublin Middle School playoffs. They're having a great year. A lot of good things happening over there.
Coach Seth Watts and Coach Pogue and Coach Starley, and who else do we have down there that I can remember?
Well, it's, you know, at the end of the day, what we're looking at is just a group of guys at the middle school that everybody keeps telling me is a really good group coming, and I'm just anxious to see how they can finish up this year.
Right, and we've got senior night for your seniors in the Shamrock Bowl.
Senior night, Friday night, I think the festivities will start about 6:55, introducing the senior football players and their parents. Senior night's always a special night. We've got Central Macon team coming in. Offensively, explosive quarterback, about a 6'5" guy that can really spin it. He's got a wide receiver, number 3, that he does what he can to get him the football. You know, they'll target that young man probably 12 or 13 times. They'll hand it to him some on the speed sweep stuff. They really want to get that young man the football. Defensively, they look physically good on the field. They run to the football pretty good. So it's going to be another one of those nights. It's a region game. It's a must-win at this point in the season, trying to find a way to be a region champion, and we got to handle our business in the Shamrock Bowl. I want to give a shout out to our crowd at Bleckley County.
Oh wow, yeah.
Gosh, they were a big part of that football game. You know, as we get closer to the playoffs, our fans have got to get deeper involved.
Right.
More excited about what's going on with the football game.
I think we'll see it.
And give these young men
they deserve it.
That extra juice that you need when playoff time gets here. So we're looking forward to a great crowd in the Shamrock Bowl, a chance to say thank you to these senior players and those senior parents that have made a lot of sacrifices over these young men's lives in order to give them the opportunity to be a football player at Dublin High School.
That's right. Coach, another good show. We'll hope for another Irish victory this week, of course, and we'll be back next week.
Hi, I'm Tom Dominy. Here at Dublin with Nelson, we pride ourselves on providing the industry's highest quality products at the most competitive pricing. We are a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry, and we can answer your questions and help you get the parts and equipment you need. From Moen to Renee, we carry the plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products you need from the brands you trust. We also carry a great lineup of Milwaukee tools. At Dublin with Nelson, our goal is the long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. If you have a question, or if you're looking for a hard-to-find part, give us a call. Our experts are ready to help. Order online, give us a call, or come by at 507 Airport Road in Dublin. We're committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day.
If these walls could talk, they'd cry uncle. They didn't plan to become offices or yoga studios, but they've stood by us, even when we got a little stir-crazy. For that, they deserve some thanks. They deserve Benjamin Moore.
Quality products and installation since 1985. That's 4 Seasons.